This is Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Generations Voyager class Autobot Drift. The figure is part of the third wave of the Generations Voyager class series of figures for the Transformers 4 movie toy line. Here's a quick look at the packaging. Nice artwork. Here's the other figure in the assortment, the Dinobot Slog. Let me just quickly show you the instructions. The instructions, finally, Hasbro has come to their senses. They've decided to make instructions that start from the robot mode, from the mode where the toy is packaged in. And so they do it so you don't have to reverse it. So well done, Hasbro. I will point out, though, that step 2 is just turn the figure around 180 degrees from you. Step 4, turn the figure back 180 degrees back towards you. And then step 6, turn the figure 180 degrees again back against you. I mean, it transforms in 24 steps, and 3 of those steps are turning the figure just literally, excuse me, let me just use this one as a reference. Just literally turning the figure around 180 degrees from you. It doesn't even talk about weapons, and they still make the same mistake as they did with Skyhammer, wherein the helicopter blades are removed. They're not removable. I tried to remove them. I don't want to break this toy. This toy shouldn't be priced this so much, but it is. So I didn't try. The rotor blades just go up and down. They don't really remove. And look at that. I'm gonna show you later. The weapon does not attach just like that. It does not easily remove, and you know you have to split it up and thread that whole handle into his hand, his fist. All sorts of but you know, I'd like to commend Hasbro for doing a wonderful job in starting the instructions from the mode where the actual toy is packed in. So what is Drift, sorry, I was about to say lockdown. What is Drift doing in this scale? A Voyager class scale figure that transforms into a helicopter. And why does he look so familiar? Well, if you didn't already notice or already knew, this is a redeco of a Dark of the Moon non-appearance character, Skyhammer, which was this exact same mold, but with a different head, obviously different weapons. Same helicopter guns, but no mech tech weapon. This guy has new swords, and and essentially what you're really getting for this with this figure is you get Drift's third mode, which is the helicopter mode, and you get these really awesome swords. And why didn't Hasbro just do a triple changer Drift? Well, that's the thing. They're just too damn lazy, and they like to screw with us fans. Like, ha, this is our way of making more money and bamboozling you into buying more Drift figures, because the deluxe class will transform into a Bugatti, which actually looks more like Drift in robot mode. I'm not going to show it to you; it'll waste time. But you'll need to buy the Voyager class figure, so that we'll have another Voyager class figure with Slug that transforms into a helicopter. Heck, even our one-step changers are not triple changers, haha, and they actually look more like Drift than this Voyager class figure. Look at these two. They look a heck of a lot more like Drift than him. So why the hell in the world will you buy this particular figure? Well, for starters, if you missed out on Skyhammer, which is, you know, a very good mold, that mold I thought was pretty neat, this is your chance to do so. If you need Drift as a helicopter and you want it in scale with the other deluxe class figures, then you want to get him, because this one is just way too small. You know, I mean, right? It just looks more accurate, and that we'll get to that in a while. We'll put these off to the side for now. And if you also want these badass blades, which, as I mentioned, they don't just remove easily. They, you know, you can combine them if you want, to make one giant anime sword on him. Really feels like he's overcompensating for something, but it does not easily. You have to snap it off. You snap it apart and then just like thread it off of his closed fist, because of the Okay, the handle is hooked, so that's that. To store this in robot mode, I have no idea where it goes. The only possible way I know is if you put it like here. No, it doesn't even fit. There's no way to put the swords anywhere. There's no, the instructions don't even say anything, so I'm just trying to guess right here. You can, you know what, you can possibly just do it right like this, or like this. Like, no, it's not gonna work. Will it work here? See, there's already stress marks right there. Yeah, you could do the, there'll be no place to go for the one of these rotor blades. So yeah, the mold still suffers from that same stretched out rotor blade clip. See, it's stretched out so much that it was gonna warp. It still has the same flaws as Skyhammer did, so nothing's changed there. So you can display, if you want to display this one, you want to preserve it, don't tab in the rotor blades. That's what I said in my Skyhammer review. Okay, there's a new head sculpt. Obviously, it looks great. The head sculpt, it just looks a tad bit too small for the body, but they had to do it that size so they could transform this guy properly. So the head would transform properly. So other than that, it's exactly the Skyhammer mold. It's got awesome articulation, ball jointed neck, waist swivel, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbow, wrist hinge, but no swivel wrists. Wrist swivels, ball hinge hips, ball hinge knees, sort of hinge here and a swivel here, and some toe articulation because of transformation. Paint apps, not too bad. If you're looking through the shelves, just make sure the blue doesn't mingle in too much with the gold paint apps. Other than that, it's got really nice. It's got a nice, excuse me. It's got a really nice. The light is just bugging me right now. It's just got a really nice deco design to it. It really reflects and mirrors what they did with the Bugatti. So okay, paint apps are great, the mold is great, but is this drift? Possibly not. If he were a, I don't know, if he were a Jaeger, this is what drift would look like as a Jaeger, but not, definitely not. He's not going to be in scale with the other Autobots. This is just Hasbro's, again, as I say, just their money-making scheme to make you buy another drift figure. So let's get hit. What else do we have to do? Nothing. Okay, let's get him into his alt mode, his helicopter alt mode. I haven't. Man, he's already falling off. I haven't transformed Skyhammer in a long while. Just saw the instructions, and let's see if I still remember how to do it. So you just see this thing doesn't come off. Don't force it off. See, a lot of the mistakes with the instructions. So it just pops open like that, just to give you enough clearance. But the rotor, where its position, is really annoying because it really gets in the way of you transforming the other pieces. So let's try and do this as neatly as possible. Detach this part, the wings of the helicopter, then detach this piece right here, if you can. Come on. Okay, detach it like that, and then just swivel the helicopter wings like this, and fold them down. This is how the helicopter is going to look like, so you want to rest it right there. The arms are going to form the side panels and the cockpit, and these are going to form the tail section of the helicopter. So let's try and get that done. Go ahead and fold these two panels. They're going to cover up the, make sure the arms are not in the way. They're going to cover up the face. So okay, rotate the arms that way, and as I said, these things are just really gonna get in the way. There's no way to remove it. So okay, just cover the face like that. We'll deal with the arms later. I'll show you how to do that. Just the important thing is you want to get the face covered right there, and then combine the cockpit halves, and then fold these two turbines and cover that part right there. Okay, if you've done that, then you're in good shape. You want to go ahead and, at this point, you can go ahead and lower the landing gear. Okay, the arms, you want to take these off. They're going to go into the wings. So that's fine. Go ahead and untab these panels, as you can see it right there. go ahead and unfold it and then put it at an angle so that it rests right there. Fold the arms now, the fists inside, and do the same on to the other side. So go ahead and do that, like that, and then just diagonally resting on these two tabs right there. All right. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and fold the arms just past and make them clear the wings, like that. And then they're going to tab in. Oh, sorry, I forgot to rotate the chest piece like that. Lock it in, and then just tab this in right there. No biggie. You can do any step however you want to do it. Okay, there, and then just tab it in. And you've done half of the transformation. More light, please, without blocking the camera. Excuse me. Okay. Let's do the wings first. Okay. Go ahead and fold it up to the center, right there, and then these tabs are going to go into those sort of rectangular hoops right there. And that's half of it. The next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and do this. Fold the feet out. Fold these pieces. Oops. Fold the heel like that and like that. Fold these out. And fold this tail fin out. See, as you can see on mine, there's a lot of stretch. Why is it so dark? Getting light. There we go. There's already some stress marks right there. Things haven't changed. So it's Skyhammer. Okay, whatever. And do the same on the other side. There. Okay. Alright. Then what you want to do is you want to raise the hinge joint of the fold it down the knee, and then the hinge joint, sorry, is going to flip up like that on the thigh. The thigh hinge joint is going to do that. So you're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to give you an inside look. Go ahead and fold it up like that. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to fold the midsection of his torso down and fold the hips up like that. Then you can join the legs together. And this rotor is really going to be in the way a lot. And just go ahead and do that. Tab it in. And tab that one in too. Right there, there's a peg right there. You tab that into that hole. The peg's right here. Tab it into those holes. Yeah, it's not staying in. Okay, lower the landing gear, and that's about it. There's a bit of a cavity right there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and the missile racks, they go onto the wings, just like Skyhammer. And there you go. There is Drift, Voyager class Drift in his helicopter mode. Exactly looks like a Skyhammer. Not sure which one is more movie accurate. I think this one is more accurate. It kind of looked like a spaceship. This one looks more like a military helicopter. So I don't know. They could pass. I guess it's really up to you. This one is probably more in scale in alt mode. If you need a big helicopter to lift Bumblebee. This one, if you just need a helicopter mode for Drift. Alright, and finally, the swords. Instructions again don't say what to do with them. Do you combine them and hang them underneath or underneath here? There's a MechTech port, but there's no MechTech peg. It does, however, have these two. And, you know, with a little trial and error, I thought of putting them here. You could if you want to, but again, there's a lot of stress marks right there. Which, you know, because it's at an angle, it's going to be very difficult. There are, however, more pegs. Let me see if I can put one here, right there, and then another one over here. So, you as a helicopter, you'll need to put two swords on your wings. That'll really disguise you and make humans believe that, oh, it's just a regular helicopter with samurai swords. Japanese, Cybertronian, whatever. Michael Bay. Anyway, so if you want to slice and dice, Decepticons or those new whatever, Galvatron, those new Decepticons, those new Transformers, you can just go ahead and slice and dice like that. Yeah, yeah. All right. So there you go, folks. That is Voyager class Drift. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter, my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out all my video reviews on this channel, Chefatron. This has been Transformers 4, Age of Extinction, Generations Voyager class Drift. Thanks for watching.